Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Good evening Chetan, good evening Anushka. So welcome to MCQs Finance Current Affairs session. Good evening Bhakti, good evening Atiti, good evening to all of you. Okay guys, let's start the session. So if you haven't subscribed for the preparation kit for RBI Grade B 2025, then you can do it. Link is there in the description. Here are the ebooks that are being included in this preparation kit for your RBI Grade B 2025. Right, this will surely be helpful. You can download the Oliveboard application as well. You'll be getting all the updates related to all the YouTube sessions. Plus we have launched a course, so later on you can check out the highlights of this particular course as well. Sorry guys, I'm having a sore throat today, right? I'm struggling with viral fever, so in case of any disturbance, sorry in advance. Okay, let's start the session guys. First question, what is the total concessional amount approved by the Green Climate Fund for the ADB led Asian Development Bank led India Green India Green Finance Facility IGFF 2025? The correct choice here is $200 million. Okay, very good. $200 million, option C. So we have seen that GFC has approved USD $200 million for ADB led India Green Finance Facility. So please do remember the full form of this particular facility as well, India Green Finance Facility. Okay. Next, a prominent financial institution based in the UAE recently has received a in-principle approval to establish a banking unit in the gift city. Can you guys tell me the name of that UAE-based bank which has received the approval as of now for operating a banking unit in the gift city? Yes, option D. Okay, option D. Next is, which fintech company's subsidiary has received SEBI's in principle approval to operate as a stockbroker and a clearing member in financial year 2025? Yes, MobiKwik, right? Option C. So yesterday only we have discussed that MobiKwik Securities received the SEBI's approval to operate as a stockbroker plus a clearing member as well. So because we are talking about the clearing member, can you guys tell me what is the core function of a clearing member in a stock exchange? We have discussed yesterday about the clearing member. We have also discussed yesterday about the depository. What is the core function of any clearing member in the stock market? Any idea about that? Facilitating and settling the trade on behalf of the clients. And what is the function of depository? Depository function is to keep the securities safely and not to keep in the broker account, right? Yes. Next question. The International Finance Corporation has committed 460 crore to IndiGrid for building the country's largest facility of this kind. Which type of project will be developed by using the IFC funding? Perfect. Battery energy storage project, right? What is the place? I think Aditi have already answered that thing. In Gujarat, right? Option A, Gujarat. Very good. So IFC has committed 460 crore to IndiGrid for India's largest battery energy storage project. This will be the India's largest battery energy storage project as of now. Which of the following statement regarding the RBI floating rate saving bond for the period July to December are correct? So you need to read the statements quickly and let me know in the comment section which one is the correct choice here. The correct statement, guys, here will be option E, first, second, and fifth answer. The interest rate on the bond is 8.05%, right? That's correct. Option 2, bond is linked with the national savings certificate rate. The spread was 35 basis point. And option 5, bonds are fully backed by the government of India and held in the demat account in the bond ledger account, right? Perfect, Aditi. Acha, next. As of May 2025, which of the following Indian state is not among the top 3 states with over 1 crore registered stock market investor? Which of the following is not among the top 3 states? Not. Yes, Tamil Nadu. Okay, option B. Next question. India has launched an innovative financial product to help the agriculture and related sectors manage their weather related risk, right? So which organization have recently launched India's first weather derivative? We are talking here about the weather derivative. Option B here is the correct choice. Okay, option B. Very good. Next, a type of contract that does not depend on the actual crop damage or physical loss but instead makes payout based on the weather data such as rainfall, temperature exceeding the predefined thresholds. Which of the following best describe this instrument? Looks like everybody is fully prepared today. Very good. Option C is the correct choice. Okay, option C here is the correct choice. Next, the Reserve Bank of India has proposed a shift in how the credit data is reported by the financial institution. Instead of the existing reporting system, now they are planning to adopt a responsive approach as of now. So this new model will be based on what kind of data reporting? Daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, fortnightly, or it will be a real-time data. Yes, earlier it was monthly, right? Earlier it was monthly, now it will be on a real-time basis. So it's still in a proposal basis, it's still in a planning basis. Okay guys, so here we are having some statements that are related to the real-time credit data reporting aim of RBI. You need to identify which of the following is not a benefit of the real-time data. Which of the following statement is not a benefit of the real-time data? none of the above. All are correct only, right? And the bad part about these kind of questions is at least we need to read all the options and it wastes our time, right? That's what passage based questions and these kind of questions is all about, right? Because time is marks here. In the real life, time is money. In RBI exam, time is also marks, right? Next, to encourage scientific progress and sustainability driven industries, the Union Cabinet has cleared two key national schemes here. These schemes aim to foster the research and reduce the dependency on petrochemicals. Which pair of schemes was recently approved by Union Cabinet? Is it Bharat Innovation Plan and Research and Development Innovation Scheme, Biotech Advance Scheme and Research and Development Innovation Scheme, RDI Scheme and Bio Manufacturing and Biofoundry Scheme, National Biochemical Program and Innovation Grand Mission, or option E? The correct choice here is option C. Okay, option C here is the correct choice. Next, the Union Cabinet Minister has approved two schemes. We already discussed about those schemes. Now, if I talk about the RDI scheme, what is the aim of this RDI scheme? For the biomanufacturing scheme, the focus is on bio-based alternatives to fossil fuel derived products. But what if I talk about the RDI scheme, then what is the core focus here? The correct choice here is option E, to fund deep tech research and de-risk the innovation outcome, right? Which of the following statement is correct regarding the schemes recently approved by the Union Cabinet? So you need to figure out the correct statement from the following statements. The correct choice here will be option C. First, second and third statements are correct. The RDI scheme will support the complete innovation cycle from idea stage research to commercialization. Option 2, the bio manufacturing scheme aims to reduce the India's dependence on the fossil fuels, right? And option 3, both schemes are aligned with India's goal of achieving the net zero emissions by 2070, right? Next, which of the following statement are true regarding the India's push for social security agreements in the free trade agreements? So yesterday we have discussed about the social security arrangements agreements as well in the FTA. So quickly read these statements and let me know in the comment section which one will be correct here. So first, second and fifth are correct. Option A. Okay, India is including the SSA in the FTA to avoid the dual social security contribution for the Indian professionals abroad. Second one is false. We are not at all suggesting a contribution to the both the economies, right? So second one is false. So 3 of the options are at the same time eliminated even if you read the second statement, right? All of the above obviously is also eliminated. Then we can see that 3 and 5th is also again correct, right? Next is, which of the following statement is correct about the upcoming revision in the Consumer Price Index by the Ministry of Statistical Program Implementation? Which of the following statement here will be correct? So quickly have a look at the statements and let me know in the comment section. What do you think should be the correct statement? The correct choice is first, third and fourth statement, right? The first statement is the new CPI series will be including the state level data and the item wise inflation data as well. This is for the first time. Then updated CPI will use the data from Household Consumption Expenditure Survey, the latest HCES, right? And the fourth one is the CPI aims to improve the data accuracy and regional policy targeting. That's why we have included the state level data as well, right? So I've given the explanations as well, like why the statement is true and why the statement is false here. Now you need to tell me the new base year for the revised CPI, right? The Consumer Price Index का नया base year you need to tell me. What is the new base year? (2024). Okay, 2024 is the new base year for your CPI. Next is the UPI has transformed India's digital payment landscape with an increasing share of transaction volumes, right? So which of the following combination of the banks are contributing to the majority of the stakes in the UPI beneficiary routing? The correct choice is option B, Yes Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank. Now a similar question from this news only. You need to identify here the correct statements. Okay, here are the 4 statements. You need to identify which statements are correct. 'And the correct choice here will be first, second and fourth. The first one is Yes Bank currently handles around 40% of the UPI beneficiary transactions. Second is 4 private banks process nearly 60% of the UPI upcoming payments. These are the 4 banks. And next is Yes Bank's dominance is largely due to its back-end integration with the PhonePe merchants, right? Third one is false. NPCI is not at all encouraging the further concentration. This is not a good thing. This creates a concentration risk, which is a systemic risk here, right? Next, HSBC India Service Business Activity Index rose to how much in June 2025, marking it a 10-month high? $60.4. Okay, 60.4 is the correct choice. The recent surge in India's services PMI is not a standalone event but reflects a broader economic momentum. Can you tell me the reason of the driving numbers? Explain the drivers of the recent surge. आजकल घूम फिर के कोई भी रीजन निकालो ना तो घूम फिर के स्ट्रॉन्ग डोमेस्टिक डिमांड ही निकलता है। एनुअल रिपोर्ट देख लो, ठीक है, फाइनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी रिपोर्ट देख लो, कुछ भी देख लो। चलो, which of the following statement regarding the RBI report on the loan spread and bank lending are correct? So here we are having 5 statements. You need to identify which one are correct as per the RBI's report on loan spreads and bank lending trends. Three comments, 3 different options. The correct choice here will be, guys, option A. First, second and fourth are correct. Okay, the average loan spread across all the banks rose by 17 basis points, reaching 3.09%. Private sector banks were leading the pack. They were having the highest spreads as compared to the other public sector banks, right? And the deposit rates fell more sharply than the lending rates, widening the overall spread that contributed to the entire increase, right? Next is the Reserve Bank of India is holding a significant quantity of gold, not just the Reserve Bank of India, but every central bank as of now. What was the volume of RBI's gold reserve as of 30th May 2025? Correct choice is option A, 807.89 metric ton, right? So India has adopted several tax frameworks to curb the aggressive tax avoidance practices by the corporation, and that we can see in the Jane Street case as well, right? So we have used a specific terminology called GAR, GAR provisions. What is the full form of this GAR? I told you yesterday that I'll definitely ask this particular question. ये डायरेक्टली एग्जाम में भी आ सकता है. कौन से एग्जाम में आएगा ये नहीं पता. सेबी में भी आ सकता है, आरबीआई में भी आ सकता है, पीएफआरडी में भी आ सकता है, पर आ जरूर सकता है, कहीं ना कहीं जरूर आएगा. ऑप्शन डी. ओके, ऑप्शन डी, जनरल एंटी अवॉइडेंस रूल्स. Next, to avoid dual taxation on the income earned in one country and taxed in another, India has entered into agreements with various countries, which we call it as DTAA. Can you guys tell me what is the full form of DTAA? Is it double taxation avoidance agreement, direct tax avoidance agreement, dual taxation avoidance agreement, dual tax alignment agreements, or dual? It should not be dual, but dual. Okay, dual tax avoidance agreement. What do you think should be the correct choice here? The correct choice here will be option A, double taxation avoidance agreement, right? Let's suppose I'm a resident of India. Let's suppose I went to work abroad. Let's say Dubai, a very hot destination as of now. So I'm earning in Dubai, I'm having some income in India as well, right? So इंडिया वाले बोलेंगे ये वाली इनकम पे भी टैक्स दे दो, हमारी इनकम पे भी टैक्स दे दो, दुबई वाले बोलेंगे इंडिया इनकम पे भी दे दो, हमारी वाली भी दे दो, तो दैट बिकम्स अ कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंग, राइट? That's why these countries are having DTAA, double taxation avoidance agreements, so that दोनों जगह टैक्स नहीं देना पड़े. In some books dual B यूज होता है, yes. In some of the books I have also seen कि dual B यूज किया है. However, अगर डबल टैक्सेशन अवॉइडेंस एग्रीमेंट है तो आपको उसको प्रायोरिटी देनी पड़ेगी, राइट? बिकॉज इन द बेयर एक्ट ऑफ इनकम टैक्स दे हैव रिटन डबल टैक्सेशन अवॉइडेंस एग्रीमेंट, राइट? अब मतलब वही होता है दोनों का, डबल और ड्यूअल का. हाउएवर if I go as per the plain reading of law, then डबल टैक्सेशन अवॉइडेंस एग्रीमेंट यहाँ पे सही हो जाएगा, ठीक है? जब तक ये वाला ऑप्शन हो इसी ऑप्शन को टिक करिएगा. Next is to facilitate seamless US dollar transaction in the gift city financial ecosystem, prominent international bank has been designated as the settlement bank for CCIL IFSCA. This development supports cross-border financial flows and deepens India's financial ecosystem into global finance. Which bank has been assigned for this particular role? Citibank, Standard Chartered, JP Morgan and Chase, HSBC or option E? The correct choice here is Standard Chartered, option B, right? Which of the following statement is correct regarding the appointment of Standard Chartered as USD settlement bank for CCIL IFSC at Gift City? Please quickly read the statements because today I'm not in a position to read all the statements. I'm having a viral infection, that's why. Yes, the correct choices all are correct. So 3 of the statements here are correct, okay? Next is, despite the global slowdown in venture funding, India remains among the top destination for fintech investments during the first half of 2025. Funding in this particular segment witnessed a year-on-year decline, yet India continued to rank high globally. So what was the rank India is having as of now in the fintech funding despite a 26% drop in half year 1 of 2025? Yes, third is the correct choice. India is having as of now the third rank, okay? Okay guys, so next one is the homework question. That's the last question for today because we are not having so many finance current affairs, right, in yesterday's session. So MCQs are also limited and straight. So that's a homework question. Later on, do let me know in the comment section what should be the correct choice of this particular question, okay? So thank you so much guys. Bye bye. Take care. See you soon next week, Thursday and Friday, 8 p.m. Okay? So bye bye. Take care. That's a homework question. Don't do it now. Bye bye. Take care.